What Dan Hennon has done is he's released the script to Gray State. He got a hold of it, and it looks like it's an early version of the script. I have read it, and my personal opinion of the script is this first. I don't know if it's a first draft or whatever. I'm assuming. Okay, we'll put that. My assumption is it's a first draft, and I didn't like it. It was very choppy. It was, you could tell it's in the early stages of writing. I didn't like the script itself, but when you see what David sees in his trailer for the movie, then you apply that to the script, and that's where you see like, wow, this thing was going to be really, really good. So I'll put the link to Dan's. I think I don't know where he has it. So you should go to either the Facebook page, Justice for David, Crowley, and Family, or go to, and I'll put the link to Ugly Truth down below in the description box. And then you can go there and see if he has a script up online. I can't even remember where I downloaded it from. I downloaded it and read it, so sorry, I cannot prepared. But the one thing I did want to tell everybody is that it seems now that these three, Sean Wright, Danny August Mason, and Dan Sr., David's father, his father, wanted to know why nobody gave a shit about David being slaughtered in his own home. The proof that there's multiple blunt force trauma on his head and that his skull piece was cut off doesn't flipping matter to these people. You know why? Because every last one of them are trying to get the copyrights to the script. They don't seem to understand copyright law. David did not have a will that turned over his rights to the script and his copyright to anyone. So upon David's death, for you who are listening, Sean Wright, Danny August Mason, Dan Sr., and Louise, if that's your real name, you little trashy person, the copyright law is, upon David's death, it remains in his name for 70 years. The family at that point then can claim copyright and apply to get the copyright up once the copyright time frame has ended.
Calm down, Kathy. You're going to make yourself ill. Lockdown's affecting you, isn't it? Getting that angry. If it really helps you cope with this lockdown by getting angry at me because you're wrong and I'm right, then that's fine. I can live with it. It's no skin off my nose. But I'm not going to give you attention when you're displaying challenging behaviour like you were the other day. Now, when you've calmed down, you have a look and you have a listen, and let's see what we can work out. Because I actually need your help now, Catherine. Because I listened to what you said, and you're saying that the copyright belongs to David and nobody else, and no one can do anything with it. So, based on that fact alone, that you believe that David owns the copyright and nobody else can do anything with it, would you like to explain to everybody when Dan and Greg both got written permission from the copyright holder, being David, to be in possession of these copyrighted scripts? And when did they also obtain written permission by David to distribute his script? Because that in itself is infringement of copyright. So I'm really looking forward to your answer on this, and I'm really looking forward to seeing this written proof that Dan and Greg have obtained for distributing the script. So I'll just wait here for you to put me back in my place, but whilst you're having your little rant, I will let everybody else watch the actual presentation and find out the actual truth. I know, Catherine, it's not a word that registers with your brain, truth.
the U.S. Copyright Office. We continue to be available by phone Monday through Friday, 8:30 a.m. to 5 p.m., while our office buildings are closed due to COVID-19 precautions. You can also get lots of information from our website at copyright.gov.
For information on copyright registration, press 1. For information on the current filing fee, press 2. For information on the status of applications in process with the Copyright Office, press 3. For information on obtaining Copyright Office records or requesting a search of office records, press 4. If you are having a technical problem concerning your online registration, press 5. To repeat this information, press 8.
For those who file online, the processing time is approximately 4 months for registration. For those filing using paper forms, the processing time is approximately 7 months for registration. Many will receive their certificate earlier. The effective date of registration is the date that we receive your complete submission. You do not need to wait for the certificate to proceed with publication. Due to the large volume of material we receive, except for claims filed online, we are unable to provide confirmation of receipt or other information about your filing for at least 4 months after receipt. To return to the previous menu, press 9. To speak to an information specialist, press 0. You may...
Thank you for calling the U.S. Copyright Office. Your call may be monitored for quality assurance. Thank you.
Bienvenidos a la Oficina del Derecho de Autor. Para español, presione 2. Good morning, Copyright Office. May I help you?
Yes, good morning. I'm trying to get some information. It's regarding a copyright that, I mean, you don't even have to look the actual copyright up unless you want to. I'm trying to get into it again. Oh, actually, I did just get into it. So there was a copyright that was filed for a screenplay called Gray State. And it was filed in 2015. It was accepted, etc. I just want clarification. The person or persons that are listed in, I got a connection timeout. Anyways, the person or persons that are listed as the copyright claimants, those are the people that actually hold the copyright, correct?
Correct.
Okay, so nobody else other than there. If they list an author in there, the author, unless he's listed, if it's his estate, okay, his estate is listed, that means the estate of the author. If it says they're the copyright claimant, it means the estate is the owner of the copyright.
Copyright. Yes, at the time that they filed.
Okay.
Keep in mind there may be some transfer that occurred afterwards.
Right, but it's after.
And it's up to,
it would be after, not prior.
right, afterwards.
Okay.
They have occurred.
Mm-hmm.
And the new owner does not have to inform the Copyright Office that they're now the new owners.
Right.
That's the only thing you got to keep in mind.
Right. No, what I was trying to was for clarification. I just had somebody saying that somebody else owned it, and it was the person who's listed is actually the estate of the author because the author is deceased, and for some reason people are thinking that the actual author is still the owner kind of thing, and I'm trying to say no, it's not. It's the claimant. It's the copyright claimant. That's the way it works. I mean, so I just wanted to clarify that with you guys.
Correct.
All right, thank you. I appreciate your time.
You're welcome.
All right, bye-bye.
Bye-bye.